Hey fish people, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to talk about a super cute little fish, the pygmy corridora. The pygmy cory, or the Corydoras pygmaeus, I'm putting the name there for y'all. These guys are ideal for your smaller tanks, and they're one of the most peaceful community fish out there you'll find, one of the smallest fish out there you'll find as well. They're only going to max out around 1 inch in length, though because they are a pygmy species, they do have a shorter lifespan, about only 3 years. In the wild, these fish are going to be native to Brazil's Madeira River Basin and other parts of South America. They're great fish for beginner hobbyists and experienced hobbyists alike, as they're going to provide a nice life to your tank, and they're also easy to care for and keep. Pygmy cories are, of course, a shelling fish, which means they're going to stick together in a group in your tank. For a temperature range, they're going to take anywhere from 72 to 79. You can probably go plus or minus either direction just a little bit. pH 6 to 8. If you're going to put these guys in a 5-gallon tank by themselves, you could do a group of 5. If you're going to do a community setting, I would say at least a 10-gallon, and then you could do a group of 4 to 8 with these guys. Every extra, you're going to want to add like 1 gallon to 2 gallons per fish. An interesting thing to note about these guys is if you notice them at the top level of your tank consistently, it is probably a sign that you have bad water quality, meaning you need to do more water changes and fix that. Because what these guys do is they can draw in oxygen through their intestines and actually breathe air. Similar to how betta fish have the labyrinth organ and can breathe the air when they go up to it. The way the pygmy cories do it, though, is much less efficient, and it's just like an emergency stopgap to get extra oxygen if your water quality is bad and not oxygenated enough. So if you see them at the top, do some water changes, test your water, figure out what's going on there. Probably a sign that you got some bad water going on. Now, as these guys are a very peaceful fish, you can most definitely put them with other fish in your tank. You're going to want to think things that are smaller and won't try to eat them, that can't fit in their mouths. Things like smaller tetras, so your neons, your cardinals, your black neon tetras, your bloodfin tetras, smaller tetras, nothing that gets super big. You can put these guys with danios, honey gouramis, betta fish, rasporas. Just look at things that are going to stay smaller, not get super big. They can eat these guys easily enough. Now, as far as food goes, they are an omnivore, which means pretty much anything you're going to want to throw in your tank, they will most likely eat. They are not just an algae eater. Yes, they will graze on algae, but that should not be their primary food source. You should have a nice mix of plant-based and protein-based food that you are feeding them. Mine personally get extreme nano, Hikari micro pellet, and then I do throw in an algae wafer like once a week just to mix things up a little bit for them. And of course, flake foods work well as well. And, you know, bug bites, live foods, things like that. These guys will be fine with it. I'm going to give the pygmy cory a perfect 10 out of 10 because they're adorable, easy to care for, and not overly expensive. You're never going to really see these guys over $5 unless something crazy is going on and there's a shortage of them. They're relatively cheap, usually around $2-3 a fish. Not going to break the bank. And again, they're super easy to care for. Beginners and experts will love these in their tanks because they're just going to provide a wide amount of activity going on in your tank. They're going to swim around a lot more than your regular cories are. Anyway, as always, thank you all so much very much for watching the video. Leave a comment down below. Let me know your experience with pygmies. Do you love them? Do you hate them? Do they breed like crazy for you?